What about Zoidberg?
What's Zoidberg? Pochta. He
Oh.
kicked him. You're a bad
Trying to
person.
flip him up with my foot.
How could you kick a little cute guy like that?
He'd be my friend today.
Thayne, do you want to do the honors?
Ooh. Welcome to the official... Oh, shit. Radkatz podcast.
Wait, are you stealing this from somebody?
No,
Were you singing?
I'm improvising.
You're improvising.
Yeah. Welcome to the Radkatz.
You almost said the official podcast.
Yeah, I did.
And so I was curious if you were stealing that from them.
No.
You could have said the official Radkatz podcast.
If I wanted to steal, it'd be like... That's their theme song. Yeah, welcome to the Talking Rad. That's what it's called. Talking Rad, the official Radkatz podcast.
Are we going to talk rad tonight?
Oh,
We're talking
rad.
Or we're talking video games.
We're talking
Specifically ones we
2022.
played
about
this
2022.
year.
Yeah.
2022.
And I guess we'll also talk about other stuff in 2022, like how Elon Musk took over Twitter and burned it to the ground.
But what about Christmas?
Oh yeah, Christmas coming up.
Yo, each time I look at my list of like games I played this year, I get a little sad because it's a lot smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't remember much that I played this year. I've played less this year,
You've probably played the most new games out of us.
probably, but I haven't played too much.
Define new, like
Like
this
that have
year.
come out,
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
probably played the most.
I played Elden Ring. I played Bayonetta 3. I played God of War Ragnarok. I played all the God of Wars
Close
this year. If I think about it,
Protocol.
I went through all the God of Wars this year, even that crappy little mobile game.
Did you finish that? Like all the
Yeah,
way?
yeah. It was only like 2 hours. It was
Surprised
awful.
you actually played through it.
Yeah.
If it were me, I would have played 20 minutes and said that's good enough for the video.
Yeah.
I got the footage.
That's
No,
how
but I
you
wanted-
literally, yeah.
No, but I
That's
want to get
dedicated.
the full thing. When I heard it's only 2 hours, like, that's doable. And I was like, God, I never want to do that again. There's a little arena at the end. I was like, no, I ain't doing that anymore. Like, back then, it was amazing for, like, if you had a little Motorola Razr. And it was probably fun. It was unique compared to, like, something like Snake or
I had
Battleship.
Deal or No Deal on my dad's Motorola Razr.
Yeah, things
Really?
like that. Like, games like
I'll tell you
that.
the story if you'd like.
Yeah, games like that, they were probably pretty cool for when you're, like, on the go. Or you could have just bought a Game Boy Advance.
I don't necessarily remember how old I was, but I was relatively young, and my brother was in high school, so I had to have been like 5th, 6th, or 7th grade. If I had to guess, it's got to be one of those 3 years. Probably 6 or 7. That's probably closer to the right age. Anyway, my brother was in high school, and he was on the wrestling team, and he had a wrestling meet in somewhere, Idaho. Don't know where. I can't remember.
Somewhere, the town was named somewhere.
I really, like, I would let you know. I just don't know. I literally can't
Moscow,
remember.
Idaho. That's actually pretty
It
far.
wasn't that far, but
Yeah.
it was a distance away from our town. And for some reason and somehow, like, it was like an all-day thing, and we watched my brother wrestle like twice, and that was all. That was it.
Yeah, they freaking suck.
Did he lose the second time?
He lost both times.
Oh,
I'm
he
pretty
lost
sure.
both
Sorry,
time.
bro, but I don't think you. I think you know, but. but
Hey, man, no matter how hard you train, there's always probably going to be someone better.
And bigger.
I don't think he
Bigger.
trained that hard. I think he was
No.
just trying, just messing around. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it was a long drive, and we get there, and it's an all-day thing, so we're there all day, and it's like, me and my dad were kind of just like blowing our brains out because of how bored we were. And at one point, I was just on his phone, and like on our old phones, there was like in the menu where all the different options you can click. One of them was like My Verizon or whatever. So I clicked it, and I started seeing all these like games we could put onto the phone. And like if you could download it right there, right then and there, using like the cellular signals or whatever, and they would just charge it and put it onto your bill. And I was like, Dad, if I find a game that we could both play, would you be okay getting it? He's like, I guess. Why not?
The
Mind you,
boredom got to him.
you gotta remember, this is like before the iPhones, relatively before BlackBerry, maybe right about the BlackBerry time, but like apps weren't really a thing you could just download onto your phone. It wasn't like a very common thing. Anyway, so there we were in this high school gymnasium. I'm on my dad's. I believe it was his Razor. It might have been the Razor 2, but it was one of the two. We're on the Razor. I browsing the games on the My Verizon app on his phone, and I come across a game called Deal or No Deal.
Based off the classic NBC game
Very
show.
very much so based off of it. And my dad he enjoys game shows, as most older gentlemen do. And hey, let's be honest, I liked game shows too. They're fun. They got the flashing lights, you got the big colors, the big loud words, and all that jazz.
Win money.
No whammies, So it was pretty easy to convince him. The sucky part is I swear I don't remember how much it was, but it was way too overpriced for what it was. I want to say it was like $5 to $10 to maybe even $15.
Were the sprites for the girls even that hot?
They weren't even girls in there.
What? No
Yeah.
suitcase girls that present the suits. Every time you get a disappointing
The suitcases were glorified,
oh.
glorified squares with the numbers, and you'd click on them, and then it'd cut to another scene, and it'd show it might have had like a GIF of like the suitcase opening. Regardless, we played the hell out of that game on that little trip, and after that, we didn't touch it ever again. And that's my story about Deal or No Deal.
I want to say something.
It's beautiful. It's
I would
poetic.
Google it, and I'm curious.
Deal or No Deal, you can argue whether or not it's a crappy game show, but everything else, like the board games, like DVD board games, or like other console games they have, it's so useless because the point is that you're trying to win money on the show, but then you play it and you're just getting a total points and guessing your luck. I find no point in it.
In playing just Deal or No Deal specifically?
Just like outside of the game show, outside of actually winning prize money. Now, maybe tickets. Now, an arcade game where it gives you tickets,
That's different, yeah.
that I could understand that. But, like, buying a board game, like they have the DVD board game.
We used to have, I'm pretty sure that we used to have that.
I don't see the point. It just gets boring after one game. You're like, okay, I still don't win anything.
Did I guess the right suitcase?
Is this just training for if you want to actually go on the show? It's all random.
Yeah, there's no training.
Yeah.
It's just luck of the pick.
Yeah, I don't get it either. And then there's I guess that's for all board games because those games have cash prizes, unless they're like something like Double Dare or Guts, where it's like those Nickelodeon game shows where you actually interact, you can jump in them, but most of them were crappy and they didn't control well. But yeah, I think actually going on a game show or making a fake game show that has death in it and it's actually good.
I'm getting nowhere with my searches, but then again, I realize it's definitely he was not in high school. He must have been even much younger. But I started typing in things, Deal or No Deal game mobile phone circa 2007, and I just not getting the right. I'm not.
Look up
finding
the deal. I think it's J2ME that the engine was on.
J2ME.
Yeah, or Java, or you just type Java.
Oh, Deal or No Deal Java game. Maybe that'll do it. Images.
I like how.
Oh, it's kind of.
I like how the Windows they have Hanukkah. This is the second day of Hanukkah.
So you got the two things.
Or is that this is the third day? I'm not sure because they only have 7 candles on the what's the candlestick thing called? I don't know the menorah. They only have 7 candles of menorah, but there's 8 days of Hanukkah. So
I mean, it's called the Monado. Sorry,
the menorah.
The Monado.
I think it is called
This
the
is the
menorah.
Monado's power.
So does that mean Windows is Jewish?
I guess that's kind of weird how they just have a Jewish thing right there. It's like, okay, I'm not really Jewish, but okay.
Isn't there not even that many Jews on planet Earth? Isn't there more Christians, would you say? There has to be. Catholics is what? 2 billion people are Catholics?
I think
I gotta Google
probably
this
not in
now.
America.
I'm pretty sure this was it.
Probably not in America.
Kind of looks like Brick Breaker.
But you're just choosing the boxes with the numbers.
Oh yeah, that looks very basic.
There you go, camera. Look at it.
Okay, so there is 14.8 million Jews in the world. Let's do how many Christians.
It's quite a handful.
Yeah, in America, I think Christianity's more popular, but somewhere in Jerusalem and
2.2 billion Christians.
yeah, there's a lot more.
2.2
Christians.
billion.
and Jews are.
How many
14
subscribers does
14 million.
T-Series have on YouTube?
Well,
What if
that's
it's more than
that's
than
more
the Christianity?
that's more Hinduism and
Yeah.
Muslimism. I don't. What's
I think
the
it's Hindus probably the biggest in Japan or in India. excuse
yeah
me.
Hinduism, Muslim, Judaism. That's like those three are like.
T Series has 231 million subscribers.
Wait, I thought they hit the billion.
They haven't hit the
Nobody's hit
billion.
a billion.
No, nobody's hit a
billion
billion
subscribers.
subscribers.
I thought somebody had.
That's a lot of subscribers.
That's
Oh.
insane, dude.
We
I
there's
was-
only like the highest view video is only 10 billion views, and can you guess which that one is? Take a wild guess.
We beat Mr. Beast in
Gangnam Style.
Fortnite.
No, it's Baby Shark. Do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's with the shocked face?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be something completely different, but I guess having it as a kid thing would make
Yeah,
sense.
like and it became a meme,
and it's
and
just
everyone started to be like,
loop.
"Oh, Baby Shark." That thing, my brother did that to me when I was younger. He did the little Baby Shark. Do.
I'd never heard it before.
I
never
know.
heard it
Like
either.
I've heard it as like when I heard it's like, hey, me and my brother used to do that, and
Your brother made it up.
it had a
lost lot of
dark,
money.
it had a darker end, it had like a darker version when he did. It's like, here comes the shark. Do. Here comes the shark. Swim faster. Do. Swim faster. Nah, your leg.
Oh
Do.
shoot! Actually, hold the phone. This is
Bleeding
starting more
out.
familiar.
Yeah,
This is
actually,
getting way more
yeah.
familiar than when you go.
I think we did
Bleeding
this at
out,
swimming lessons.
Bleeding out. Do. Bleeding
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I think I did
Gone
this at
to
swimming
heaven.
lessons.
Do.
Yep.
Yep.
Gone to heaven.
They got it. They did-
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
That was the dark version that we used to do because people weren't as sensitive.
I don't think
but
it
now
was a
it's
dark
just-
version. I think that was just the
Yeah,
version.
just the version. But then they cleaned it up for like the YouTube video. It's like God, oh wait, do God. It's like boo.
We want death.
Yeah,
You
I want
know,
to see that little kid get his leg gnawed off.
when I said the T-Series videos, like the we beat Mr. Beast in Fortnite, my first thought that came back to me in my head was like going back in time, like when we were doing those Fortnite videos and we just come up with stupid titles. Man, if we were still doing that, I guarantee we would have done a we beat Mr. Beast in Fortnite. That would be
or
our
just
video.
or mix it up. We beat Mr. Fortnite in Beast mode. Wait,
And then it'd be a picture of Mr. Beast, and he's just like that.
He's all sad.
All sad. Like that one I did with Ninja.
Yeah.
With bad keybinds.
apparently. Well, not apparently. Recently, Mr. Beast passed PewDiePie in subscribers.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
did.
That happened this year.
He gamered on him.
Then again, PewDiePie's not really going as hard as he used to. He's
almost like borderline retiring.
yeah.
He was on Trash Taste the other
semi-retired.
day.
I would say he's
I didn't watch that
semi-retired. He's not
Yeah.
really
I
I don't
doing
watch
it.
any of the episodes.
He's just doing it more for the entertainment and not really for the money.
Yeah, I think it's more like it's a creative outlet for him.
Yeah.
A while back, I came across this podcast called Experience Share, where it's two guys that go through every single Pokemon game, gym by gym, week by week. And one of them knows Pokemon games. The other one's never played a Pokemon game, so that's why it's Experience Share. You know, and it's funny because
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
name, that's what they do in the game. Blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, ever since I started listening to that podcast, I don't listen to anything else. So all of my other podcasts have literally just fallen off hard, except for my weekly Pokemon one. I still do that one, but everything else just dropped
poor
hard.
Trash Chased.
Yeah, so
You know
Trash
what's
Taste.
funny is like I'm the same way. My so I listened to the Nintendo podcast with Beat 'em Ups and Wolfton. Dropped all my other podcasts. Like I had 2 Lord of the Rings podcasts I was
Are you,
listening
like,
to.
Going back in and watching them, or
No, I'm
Oh.
only like I just listen to that, and then on my drives to work, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's a mood thing. I'm just not in the mood to listen to because I was listening to the Corridor Cast and my 2 Lord of the Rings podcasts, and now I just like I would rather listen to music, I guess, right now.
I have several other podcasts that I like have in the background because I got caught up with official podcasts, so it's like jumping to those ones. And every time an official podcast episode comes in, I just listen to it.
there was one of the shows that I kind of just dropped was the Player One podcast, and I'd been listening to that since high school. But it's like, it's for some reason this Experience Share one just really took priority, and it's as soon as I get caught up, it'll go back to like a normal podcast schedule if I had to guess. But like, if I'm not listening to that podcast, I'm listening to music, or it's Monday and I'm listening to the Pokemon.
It's Monday.
It's Super Effective podcast.
You're super gay. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, speaking of games and podcasts and all of that jazz, this podcast is about games, and we are going to go down our list of games we played this year, new and just games we did
Are
play.
we just doing games? I don't have like all of my other lists, but I thought of some stuff if you want to not do just games.
We could do whatever. I figured we could just do games, and if we have more time, we could do other stuff too.
Okay.
But maybe
Actually, this year, I think I listened to the entire official podcast. I think I started this year and just went through all 300 plus episodes
that's cool.
at work.
Yeah, we can do lots of different stuff. Maybe like some of your favorite things that have come out, movies, TV shows, music, but maybe we can just start with games.
Okay.
What were some new games that you guys we could probably honestly go over all the new games that came out this year that we played.
Okay. I have my list ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get a fact checked on this one. But Gunfire Reborn, did that come out this year, Thayne?
Well, you did play it this year, so
Did it come out this year?
I'm not sure.
I think we should count December releases into this year as well.
Why? We're not Game Awards.
Huh?
We're not the Game Awards.
Like last year's December, we'll count those.
I don't even remember what came out last year December for me.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think I
didn't
played
even
any of
count.
those.
I didn't
I
even
think
count any of them.
Halo was the last thing I played last year. Or was it? Yeah,
Was
it
that
was
in
last
December?
year.
I thought it was
No,
November.
it was November.
I don't even remember what came out December. What was the big December release?
Okay.
Cyberpunk was 2020.
So am I doing just games that came out this year then?
Start with that, and then we can go over just all the games we played.
All right. I got Pokemon Legends Arceus, Shadow Warrior 3, Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
It came out.
and Pokemon Scarlet.
It came out May 5th, 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Take away the Gunfire
You
Reborn
also
one.
played the card game where you dash around. I can't remember the name
also
of
it
it.
came
White,
out November
Neon White.
18th.
I didn't beat it though.
Oh, did I put games we beat?
I think that
Oh.
was the early access release. It actually came out November 18th, 2021, like full release.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, if I said games we beat, I guess I meant just new games that we played this year that
Okay.
we liked.
Yeah, the Neon White and Metal Hellsinger are added to the list as
Oh
well.
yeah, I played Neon White. I bought Metal Hellsinger. I haven't installed it yet.
It's a
God of War took over my life for a bit.
So what was your list of new games that you played this year? Thing
Well,
you said
I played Ragnarok.
yeah, Elden Ring.
I also played Elden Ring, and also played Vampire Survivors because that got popular in 2022 and got an official release in October.
This year?
I pumped a lot of this year. I pumped a lot of.
was it like
hours.
in a beta state or something?
Yeah.
When you played it?
Yeah, but I played it. I played a bit of it after it released, officially released. Then I also played V Rising. That's like an early access, but it's.
I guess I played a little
yeah.
bit of that too. I didn't write that down, but
And then I played Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is pretty fun. I also played some Bayonetta 3.
did Metroid Dread come out this year?
No, that was last year. And I played a bit of Xenoblade 3. It's about it's just a tiny bit.
Enough. He put it in the game or in his Switch, turned it on, downloaded it.
No, I played the tutorial. I played the tutorial. That's about it. And then it's like I don't want to wait for Xenoblade 1. I want to play through Xenoblade 1 first, because I think if I play through Xenoblade 1 and 2,
Did you catch that?
I think.
He said, and I quote, I don't want to wait for Xenoblade 1. I want to play
Yeah.
through Xenoblade 1 first. That's what you said.
did it sound like that? Well, what
It's
I meant
not what it
was,
sounded. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's what you said.
well,
You kind of want to wait to play Xenoblade 1 first.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm just like I
Well-
caught you slipping on your words.
that happens a lot.
Oh, it does. It's just there's been times when I've caught you and you get really defended that I'm wrong, and I'm like, no, I'm right. I heard you say.
Okay, whatever. Moving on.
Cole just has to be right.
You have to be. You have to
Did
be
you
a
have any others,
nitpicky
Thayne?
douchebag. Yeah, yeah, I think playing Xenoblade 1 and 2 will probably make my experience for Xenoblade 3 much better. Because apparently they do the mix, they inbreed the
they
make them bang.
They make them have sex.
Yeah.
I agree to that statement. Granted, if you really want to play 3, you don't have to play 1 and 2.
But I've always wanted to beat 1, so
I think you gain more out of 3 if you do play through 1 and 2. And there are some scenes specifically
and
that
I have
you won't
them,
understand, but it's like a small moment.
And I have them, so I want to play them. So there you go. But I have Xenoblade 3 because
Thayne, can I buy your copy of Torn of the Golden Country for retail price?
No.
Okay.
Isn't it way more than retail price?
That is worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
You never know with Thayne. One of these days I'll get him. I'll trade him a
And
Yu-Gi-Oh
games
card
I played this year was all the God of Wars. But if I had to list my favorite,
Wait, you don't get to play say those yet. Stop talking.
That's another
Oh,
list.
sorry.
We'll get to it.
Jeez, Thayne.
and anything else I remember. Oh yeah,
Played God of
Valkyrie
War
Elysium.
Ragnarok.
No. Here's the thing about Valkyrie
What about
Elysium.
that one?
Yeah, I told you about I told you I played Ragnarok. It took over my life for a bit. I played Valkyrie Elysium because I wanted the Valkyrie profile.
I always thought it was
Chronicles
Valkyria.
profile. No, that's Valkyria Chronicles.
That's the turn-based one?
Yeah.
Or the,
Valkyrie
excuse me,
profile is the JRPG one.
The
Yeah.
squares. What are they called? Tactical.
Grid.
Tactical RPG.
Yeah, tactical.
Man, that game looks cool, but I hate it. Hate
Yeah.
tactical RPGs. Sorry,
Unfortunate.
tactical RPGs. I'd
Ripped
love to
to
play
Fire
someday.
Emblem.
Sorry, Fire Emblem. I want to like you.
Yeah. Anyways, nice job. Anyways, I played a bit of Valkyrie Elysium, and
That
earlier
was
today.
that one game I saw you playing, right?
Yeah, and literally as I didn't feel tired, but I was playing it. I was falling asleep.
Uh-oh.
The game is boring.
Uh-oh. I mean, you were so
Yeah.
excited about it for that demo. You're like, I bought this and I bought the sequel right now.
It wasn't the sequel. It's the. I don't know what it is. It's just the predecessor.
You were so excited about
Yeah.
it after just playing like an hour of the demo that you bought all these games and you haven't touched them yet, have you?
I know I played a bit
Other than
more
when
of
you
it.
fell asleep a second ago.
Yeah, I played more of it, but the other game that comes with it isn't even out yet. It's later this week. It's coming out. Anyways, yeah, that's it.
And then you were disappointed by the Callisto Protocol.
Oh yeah. I played for an hour and I was like, this is ass. Planning
Like
on
that Nicki
making
Minaj song.
plan on making a video about it.
That's cool.
I'm planning on thinking about Nicki Minaj later tonight.
Yeah. What?
What?
So, wait, no, what?
What? What?
So the games that I played Dying Light 2, and I had to pinch that one out right before Elden Ring. I played that with the homies.
I didn't pinch Horizon out. It's still I bought that. And it's still.
Did you install
unplayed.
it?
Yeah, I installed it even, thinking, oh, I'll just beat Horizon 1, which I still haven't beaten, and then I'll play a bit, and then play Elden Ring, and that didn't happen. And Elden Ring kind of.
Yeah, Elden Ring took the world by
storm.
Yeah, I played Dying Light 2, and then I played Elden Ring as well.
Oh, I guess I could put that on my list of this one. Oops. I have 3 lists right here, by the way.
I played the Pac-Man remake. I played Metal Hellsinger, Vampire Survivor, and Pokemon Violet. I think the game on that list that I put the most hours into was obviously Elden Ring because it was the biggest. And then I think Pokemon was my next. I think Pokemon I put like 36 hours into it.
My number, like, in, like, hours time, it's Xenoblade 3, Xenoblade 2, and then Pokemon Scarlet. Or it's probably Legends Arceus right now, but it'll probably be Scarlet later on, I imagine. Oh, spoiler alert.
So
I just realized I spoiled one of mine. Shoot!
No, you're fine. So what were
Oh, no.
what were some of your guys' favorite games you played this year? Not necessarily new ones, but maybe from your backlog
Well,
or...
let's just, okay. This is going all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's just say the list of games that we did play that are not from this year then. Because, like, I may have not have liked these, but I still want to talk about them.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can do it too, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. Goodbye, Reborn. And then this one, I started it in 2021, but I finished in 2022. It's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it was like the first week or second week of January I finished it, but I counted it because I'm a little cheater. Celeste, Duke Nukem Forever, Driver San Francisco, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Those are the ones I beat. Other games. Okay, I'm gonna go through my other two lists. Okay, games I started. So that's the big title for these next two lists. One of the the little titles is intended to finish. The other ones are never intended to finish.
Wow.
So dropped. You have a dropped list, is what you're telling us.
Yeah. So it's Persona 4 Golden was intended to finish. Neon White, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. To be fair, I'm still playing that one. So that one doesn't count. I'm not a scumbag for that one yet. I'm still gonna finish that one. I like that one. Call of Duty World at War, Tales of Arise, Halo Infinite, and Metal Hellsinger. And then the games I never intended to finish that I started this year was Monster Hunter Rise, Red Dead Redemption 2, Fallout New Vegas, Core Keeper, Slay the Spire, and Elden Ring.
Nice.
You dropped Fallout New Vegas?
Yeah. It was bad.
I think we're
Whoa.
learning.
I just kidding. I just didn't
I think we're learning that Cole likes JRPGs.
Hey.
Yeah.
I didn't finish some JRPGs.
Bless you.
We got Persona 4 Golden. Man, that freaking microphone. Look at that. That's Thayne's sneeze right there. You can see it went like that. Yeah, Persona 4 and Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Tales of Arise. I didn't finish those. And I don't plan on finishing Tales of Arise. That game blows. I don't care who you are. I don't know why people like that series. I don't get it. I really don't.
The action.
It's not
combat.
fun.
I liked it.
Did you ever finish one of those games?
I played a bit of Tales of Symphonia.
Boom, roasted. I gotcha. No,
But
they're
I
not
liked
fun.
it. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought I liked it too, but I just liked looking up the girl's skirt. That's all I liked about that game.
What didn't you like about it?
It's boring AF, dude. You don't do anything other than spam the A button the entire fight.
I mean, there's a bit
I don't
more
think the
to
combat's very good. There is a bit more to it, sure, but
I think
I
if
don't
you
think
play,
it's very good.
Well, Tales of Rise from hardcore fans considered like one of the weaker entries. So maybe if you play something like Symphonia.
People always say Symphonia, and I'm just over here like, I tried out Tales of Xillia and Tales of Arise. Let's go.
Yeah, those are considered some of the worst ones.
People have never said Xillia is any bad. It's probably middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Like no one ever really says much about that one. It's kind of forgettable. But there's cute anime people on it, and I played it in high school and I thought it was kind of fun.
Well, maybe I like it. Maybe I like it because I like games like Devil May Cry and God of War.
Maybe I want to like beat 'em ups and like action RPGs. I just don't. But I played Final Fantasy VII Remake all the way through.
Yeah, but that also has a bit of turn-based
Yeah,
mechanics
It's
to
got
that.
it's got that J in there.
No, but
Yeah.
like Tales of Arise tries to do the similar thing, but it's just not as good.
Okay.
Man, I
Well,
want to
I
try the
have-
game. I played like 5 hours and I beat the first boss. I thought I'm sorry. I just like.
Well, I have
just like
Vesperia,
looking
so
up her
maybe
skirt.
I'll try Vesperia and tell you what I think.
I have that too on the 360. I own Tales of Hearts R in the PlayStation Vita. I own Tales of Symphonia on the 3DS. Is it Tales of Symphonia?
I guess.
What's the 3DS? No, it's Tales of the Abyss.
Oh yeah.
I own all these games and they're all bad. Just kidding. I've only played 2 of them.
At
No,
least-
I played a little bit of Hearts R.
At
on the
least you could
Vita.
say though you own them all. So then if someone's like,
No,
well,
that's
you
not
just
even
hate them, and you're like,
close.
but I own them.
That's not even close to all of them.
No, there's so freaking
There's like
many in that
20 of
series.
them.
It's like
Yikes.
Final Fantasy, but it's like if Final Fantasy never got popular, but it still made the games.
It's Namco's version of Final Fantasy.
Dang.
Yeah, that's my list. What's your full list, Thayne? We should just start with our full list, guy. I'm sorry. My brain is just freaking
I didn't even want to
out.
do full list because I have like over 30 games I played this year.
You
The only
did?
games,
Yeah.
the only game I
Man.
remember
That's why I was
that's
saying
from
just do your favorite.
the only games I
But
remember
you're already done with your
from
list,
this.
so it's fine.
You got to do your list too. I want to hear your list.
It's 30 plus
You can
games.
just
Just say
rapid
it
fire
because
'em.
mine's short. The only
Okay,
games
go
I
ahead.
really remember from any year playing from my backlog is all the God of War games. That's 8 games right there.
You'd played them all before, though. At one point, haven't you?
No, just number 1, just
Oh.
the very first one.
I thought
So
you'd
this is
played
a
it.
new experience for me.
That's interesting.
God of War 3 is probably my favorite out of the classic formula, but I like God of War the best, the God of War 1, but now I like Ragnarok the best, so. And I have intentions to
Yeah,
go
suck
back
at
and
Heimadollar.
Yeah, Heimdall was an asshole.
I'm a dinger.
Is that the guy that your boss was telling you about?
Yeah. He is.
I'm a dinger.
Through the
That's
window.
from League. I know.
Because
I see the anime.
watched one anime. I know League of Legends.
I know League of Legends.
I only play
every game.
TFT. That's all I know the characters.
Yeah. Yeah. God of War 3 was the most brutal out of all of them.
Which one did you have the most fun with?
The classic formula, probably God of War 3, but I did like God of War. I like the new direction, and yes, I do intend to 100% God of War, both that one and Ragnarok.
Ooh.
The other one's not so much because it's as fun as I had God of War 3. It's still pretty difficult, and I don't really want to do that to myself. I just literally scream and break a wall if I tried that.
What other games did you play this year that weren't from this year?
I don't remember. I have such terrible memory.
All right, Sky.
Yeah, I played that game. I did emulate Armored Core, but I couldn't get past the tutorial.
That was only like a week ago.
Yeah, I know. And also, I guess I emulated Time Splitters to see if my analogs if the PS2 emulator could read my analog
Was that
sticks.
a week ago as well?
Yeah, that was the same day. That was the same day, actually.
All right, Sky, what'd you play? Rapid fire. As you take that big old drink, I should have
Also,
waited.
kind
too
of
many.
emulate those two
Rapid fire.
Castlevania PS2 games.
There's
Do 'em.
33 games on here.
Yeah.
And this is not even counting all the
It takes
games
3
I played.
minutes to say the names. Go.
Okay. Fear Extraction Point, Fear Perseus Mandate, Mario 64, Dying Light, Resident Evil Remake, Sonic Heroes, Dying Light 2, Mario Odyssey, Elden Ring, Halo 2, Gauntlet 7 Sorrows, Borderlands 2, Shadow the Hedgehog, Pokemon Shield, Gauntlet 2014, Diablo 3, Majora's Mask 3D, Sonic 06, Resident Evil 0, Soundfall, Pac-Man World, Xenoblade, Metal Hellsinger, The Artful Escape, Elite Beat Agents, Guitar Man, Cadence of Hyrule, Death's Door, Xenoblade Chronicles.
You said Xenoblade twice.
Oh, Future Connected, sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's the.
Pokemon Violet, Doom 3, Vampire Survivor.
Dang.
You just listed off videos that you've. I think if you cut out the ones you made videos on because it's pretty obvious, then you should have just listed ones you didn't make videos on.
Yeah, jerk. Just kidding.
I have that list, but Cole wanted all of
I
them.
wanted all of them. Yeah, Thayne, you can't get mad at him. That was a great list, Skylar. Thank you. My one question for you is, where do you find the time to live?
I just do. I don't know. I just play things.
Can you give me some of your extra hours this year? I want to take a turn with the 5 extra hours a day.
We work about the same amount.
Well, here's the thing. If we're
So,
talking
I don't know
about,
what that means.
I've kind of forgot. I only made 2 videos this year. Yeah, I know. I only made 2 videos this year, and the other one was Zone of the Enders, second runner on PC.
I guess you could
So-
count Spider-Man because
you played Killer 7.
Huh?
Killer 7.
Yeah, I guess I did play a bit of that.
A
What?
bit. You played a lot.
No, I haven't even got past the first level.
You got a
It's-
PlayStation 5 this year, Thayne. Congrats.
Oh, you
not
played-
it was last year.
Oh.
It's a pretty good time.
Hey,
to
there's
melt.
PlayStation 5s at our Walmart, by the way. 24 of them.
There you go. If you live at the beach.
I think I figured it out, by the way, Sky. A lot of your games are relatively short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of my games are over 30 hours
that's what
long.
I'm saying. You like the Jays.
Like, Xenoblade 3 and Xenoblade 2 alone are like 180 hours I've put into those two. Legend Arceus was another 80, and then Scarlet was like another almost gonna be 80 at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, from that list that I read from, I think the big heavy hitter was Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring and Xenoblade.
I also played Future Connected. I'm gonna
of
put that on
course,
the
it's
list
a heavy
too.
hitter. It's like 14 million units sold. How much is?
Xenoblade.
Yeah, Elden Ring sold a shit ton.
Yeah, but all the rest of those I would say are 10 hours or under. Except for the Pokemon games, those are over 20. Vampire Survivor I put like 30-something hours into. But I wanted to just go over my favorite ones. Which
Okay, we
I-
can do that.
Yeah, let's go over our
I
favorite
just thought
games
it'd
of the
be fun
year.
to do a whole list.
17.5 million units
Of
for Elden Ring. I think that's
That's kind of very unheard
That's
of
like
for
from
soft games.
that's probably like
That's
one
a
of the-
very unheard of for most video games, Scholar.
yeah.
especially from soft because the game's so freaking hard.
Yeah, F that game.
Bad opinion.
I love that game.
Sorry, Hideki Kamiya.
Were you that one? You were the kid that I saw on the Game
That was
Awards.
the kid. That was me. I shaved really quick.
Hold that thought, Thayne. We're gonna go to break. We're gonna give Camera Chan a nice little break, and you guys are gonna hear some messages.
Come back for the best-selling game of the year.
I feel uncomfy. He licked my finger, just like you guys should be licking our Patreon subscription.
Oh ho ho! I'm Santa Claus, and I'm here to give the gift of Patreon.
To us, we get the gift and they give it to us.
I'm cramping.
No, they're the Santas. Thank you guys for being Santas.
Yeah, thanks, Santa.
Give us the gift. I'm Krampus. Give me the gifts.
Wait, who's Krampus?
Evil Santa Claus.
What?
You don't know about this?
He was in Fortnite. That's how popular he is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm
made
serious.
a horror movie about him.
I don't know.
He's
what
like
the freak this is.
He's like a goat-looking dude.
Yeah,
look
goat-looking
him up.
demon goat dude that like takes
his
the
name,
bad
Simpa?
kids away. Krampus. Krampus.
Simpa?
Anyways, the sad's going to hell. Give us money. I'm just kidding. No.
no, don't kid. We want the money.
No.
Be like Santa Claus and give the gift of us.
Support
Patreon.
us on Patreon.
Oh my gosh, this guy's evil looking.
$1
stealing
tier.
a kid in his picture. Look at him take that kid.
Yeah,
$1 tier gets you bonus videos, and the $5 tier gets you a whole bonus podcast.
Was his back bling the little kid that he's stealing? And you can pet the kid too. Anyway, yeah, thanks for subscribing on Patreon.
Yeah.
Love you.
And you should also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yay.
You want to know why? Because we produce content every week.
Gets me hard.
And we have a big project.
Well, that's for the Patreon show, Cole. What are you doing?
We got a nice. We got a commentator
sorry,
over
dude,
here.
I'm just looking at Krampus over here.
Cole's penis
Krampus is
aside,
doing it for me.
we've got a big project
Krampus.
coming up, and we'll hope that you will enjoy it
He's licking his kid.
as much as we've made it. So subscribe to the channel to know
Oh
when
my-
that comes up.
I'd love to see what he could do with his tongue to me. Don't you
God,
know?
you are ruining this.
Guys,
Skylar,
guys,
tell us about the podcast, the other podcast we do.
Oh, the anime
His tongue is
podcast.
out
Yes.
every single one of these photos.
We do an anime podcast too. Insert Krampus line. Go ahead.
I'm not there yet. He's got a video game, I think, for the PlayStation 2.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
kidding. He doesn't have that.
It's like it's what's it called?
You might have an
what's the
anime
title?
though. Get it? Get the segue. There you go, Sky. Take it. Take the segue.
I think Cole should do this one.
There's
He'll
a-
just start talking about Krampus if we don't.
Life is Deja Vu is a show about
Krampus and his tongue, his sexual tongue that
No,
kidnaps people.
it's about anime. We don't talk about the Krampus hentai.
Oh, I would watch that.
Yeah.
I'd totally see what Krampus is gonna do.
It's like sexy girl Santa getting freaking tongue licked by Krampus.
Somebody made a freaking
Ugly
anime
bastard
figure of him.
Krampus. Anyways,
That's
yes,
really cool.
Life
Put
is
that on a
Deja Vu.
shelf.
We talk about anime. We have a new anime we watch every week, and it's like a book club thing. So come join the fun festivities.
Because we know you're a weeb. YouTube tells us it's like, 70% of your audience is weebs, and we're like, yeah.
Wait, that's Krampus in Fortnite. That's
And
so
this week,
stupid.
we have the
Who
ranking.
bought this?
the-
Yeah.
We're ranking the best anime of fall 2022, and next week we're ranking the best anime of the year. So hop on it.
See, I made
Stop.
it relevant. I made it relevant.
Yep, we'll see you,
I'm-
No,
we'll see
wait.
you next
I'm
time.
the guy from
No,
JoJo.
wait, aren't we doing? Wait, isn't this week Castlevania actually?
We just like the episode that
yeah.
this one comes out with.
Okay,
is
that one
Castlevania.
just dropped, and next week we're doing the fall ranking, and then the week after that we're doing the year of the year
I
ranking.
tried to
so,
be relevant by doing like the little licky sound from JoJo, like because it's
Hello,
anime.
hello, hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello,
see,
hello.
now Thayne
Yeah.
gets it. Thank you, Thayne.
Okay,
Yikes,
there you
dude.
go.
It's freaking Ario Speedwagon that does it with the red hair.
It's a great band, and we're a great
Kakyoin.
YouTube channel that you should check out. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We're going back.
Bye.
Santa's coming. Krampus got us.
Krampus D's.
Nuts.
Just after
like-
our Krampus
like
section,
I can insert it right here.
can I insert
guys.
Krampus's tongue into your ear?
I pulled
Sure.
up this website. Don't know how accurate it is. It's from a website called NPD,
There's your thumbnail.
and they got the top 10 best-selling video games, both retail and digital, of 2022. Number 10 is MLB The Show 22.
Let's go, because it was on the Nintendo Switch. That's why.
Yeah. No
Really?
longer Sony. No longer a Sony exclusive. We got FIFA 23 because World Cup. I guess.
I bet FIFA sells the best every year.
Then we got Horizon. I don't have numbers by this anyways, so you're just gonna have to. Holy shit!
My queen!
Trying to fix
My
her.
queen!
I was trying to fix her purse. It wasn't on her
I
shoulder.
can't believe you've done this to my queen.
God, you bisected her.
I didn't mean to. I'll put her back. I'm just trying to do this.
Wow.
Hold her by the head.
Jeez.
She doesn't like being held by the freaking head.
All right, number 8 was Horizon 2 Forbidden West, or just Horizon Forbidden West.
Wait, that sold?
Yeah, it's
People
sold.
bought that game?
Yeah, can you believe it?
I
I
can't believe
bought
it.
that game.
Oh, so people bought the game and didn't play it. Got it.
Yeah, they bought the game, didn't play it because Elden Ring came out like a week later.
Oof.
And then we got number 7, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Wait, where's Elden Ring?
Oh, I'm getting to that.
Keep your
He's
pants
going,
on.
He's going backwards.
Number 6 is Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I gotta say, I'm just happy that the Pokemon games beat out Horizon.
Yeah.
Because that game sucks.
Yeah.
Ass. It's
Yeah.
a bad
You've only
game.
played the first one.
Yeah, 3 hours of it. I wanted to die at the end.
Yeah, I will admit.
Because
I
it
don't
didn't
know
have
why.
a J in it. It needs that
Yeah.
J.
Needs
It
that
didn't,
J.
it didn't do anything.
It only got the bow.
I'm
I will
teasing. Cole
admit,
plays other games that aren't JRPGs.
combat is very stiff, especially when
Celeste.
go melee.
Cole plays platformers and
Number 5. Number 5 is God of War Ragnarok.
I guess I gotta put Super Mario Odyssey on my intended not to finish list. 'Cause I played a little bit of that this year.
You've already beaten it though.
You've beaten it.
Yeah, forever ago.
It doesn't matter.
I think I would still count it.
And I played the same save file, so do I still count that? Because I didn't do anything different. It's the same save file.
I love God of War Ragnarok, but number 4 is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. It's probably the last Lego Star Wars game, so enjoy it as much as you can.
I played it, and they're like, yeah, you can't do co-op online. It's only local couch co-op.
Yeah,
Which is fine. That's
Yeah.
cool, but
it's
also
cool for the kids. But
I want to play with my
What if
homie
you
that's
got
in
family members?
Florida.
yeah, what if you got family members who want to play it, and you got a console?
You can do
just
Steam cross whatever
yeah,
it's placed.
share,
Steam.
but then that lags. That'll lag at times.
I don't know. It's dumb. Okay, they should have just had a
Number
co-op.
3 is Madden NFL 23.
Can I guess?
Sports.
Can I guess number 2?
Yeah,
Hamtaro for the Game Boy Color.
well, that one's pretty old. It's gonna have to.
I played
Promote
that
it
when I
pretty
was
heavily.
a kid.
No.
Like
Number
Hamtaro,
2
he's
is
a cutie.
the big one, the Elden Rings.
What's number 1? Hamtaro
It's
for the
kind
Game
of
Boy
surprising
Advance.
that
Call of Duty.
a game like that is number 2 this year. It beat out Madden
Does it
and
say?
Lego.
Does it say the numbers? How many?
No, I can't. There's
And
no.
it beat out FIFA too.
Yeah, it beat out. Well, Pokemon beat out FIFA. Let's be honest.
That's scary.
Yeah, and then number 1,
Call of
drum roll,
Duty.
Call of Duty.
How many units does
Wait,
it say?
it's not Hamtaro for
Let
the
me
Game
look
Boy
up the
Advance?
units.
I think you're a couple years too late.
A lot.
Like 12, 13?
Almost 20.
Oh. Nice.
Have you ever seen Hamtaro?
I
no.
did a
I
while
want to show you a
ago.
picture of him.
Was there an anime of Hamtaro?
That's where he's from.
You might have shown me like a screenshot of him.
Oh,
Let's
freak!
see.
I forgot this guy's on my screen. Krampus.
Jeez, 1
Krampus
billion.
Fortnite.
It made $1 billion.
Hamtaro.
That's a lot of money. Well, it made
Hamtaro
800
did?
million in the first weekend.
Yeah,
Look how cute this little guy is.
I don't see units.
I can't click him.
Becomes the fastest
very
selling Call of
kawaii.
Duty
He's
game.
Effing adorable, dude.
He
1
kinda looks
billion
like a panda.
worldwide sales in
Or
just
not a
10
panda, a
days.
koala.
Just 10 days, guys. Holy crap.
Hamtaro in Fortnite when?
So I guess we could just take $1 billion and divide that by 60. So I guess it's $70 a game. There's 100,000, 100 million.
Oh, looks like Thick and the boys are in Discord. So
I gotta hear my Hamtaro.
We're at $1
thing.
billion.
what has this podcast become? This is the end of the year, guys. We should really think, what was
Okay,
our...
you ready?
This opening.
I don't
sucks.
know if this
don't
is correct or
remember
not. $1 billion divided by $70 puts you at 14.2 million units.
Yeah, but
But that can't be
apparently sold 17 million units.
Yeah, so then that can't be correct.
Yeah. I think it also counts I think it counts like special editions,
Elden Ring
DLC.
Elden Ring still made over $1 billion then.
Microtransactions, yeah.
That is insane to me. That's so much money.
I know.
That is crazy.
We should make video games, but we'll probably get underpaid since we're just we be the lackeys.
I'm too dumb.
Yeah, I'm too dumb too. I always
What about you,
wanted.
Cole?
I'm not.
Okay, Cole.
Nice. Will you make a video game for us?
No.
Please.
We'll be the directors.
We'll pay you.
We'll be the
Okay.
creative inputers. We'll be the story
We'll
writers.
pay you by letting
already
us
said okay.
by letting you make a video game for us.
Guys, let's say what is our best moments?
Wait, hold on. I still haven't talked about my favorite games to play.
Yeah,
this
let's
year.
pick.
Oh.
Let's pick our 3 favorite games that we played this year. Just pick your top 3 if you can.
I'll go first. My 3 favorite was God of War, Elden Ring. Probably would have been around if I played Elden Ring more, but I put a shit ton of time into Elden Ring.
It'd have been funny if you said God of War, and God of War.
Yeah. God of War, Elden Ring, and God of War, Elden Ring.
You made him kiss.
Yeah. I made him flop. Wow,
gone sexual.
No,
radkatz.
if I had, probably say Kirby. I liked Kirby. Even though
That was your number 1?
No. Number 1 was God of War.
Oh, you're saying number
2 was
3.
Elden Ring. Number 3 was Kirby. I liked Kirby a lot.
Wait, okay. I don't. Okay. I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm just curious, Thayne. I have to know.
I didn't beat it.
No, I know you didn't. My question is how many of the games that you played this year, minus the God of War games, other than Ragnarok, did you beat? Is it literally just Ragnarok? Look at them gears turning.
I don't know. I'd have to go back. I'd have to go check.
You know what you should do this year? Because it's something Cole and I do. Just keep like a list of games you've played.
Yeah, I started this in January.
Yeah, if you beat them, just
wow,
do like a
okay.
little check mark or something.
Yeah. Actually, I do want to try to do that. Like, come back the year and we'll have a contest. How many games do we beat?
Well, no, because
Yeah.
you're just gonna pick like 1 hour. I'm gonna play Hamtaro for the Game Boy Color
That's
3
true.
times.
No. Well, okay, so
I mean,
let's,
just because I beat more games doesn't mean I played more games than you,
Yeah.
or doesn't mean I played more time in video games than you guys.
I did beat Zone of the Enders for the video, so
There's another.
I really should go back and beat games like Kirby and Bayonetta.
Well, I guess what I'm getting at is like, I just find it very interesting that you're willing to put games on your top 3 of all time or all of the year, and you haven't beaten 2 of them.
True. I did put a lot into Elden Ring, though.
Does that say like the games are not as good as you liked him to be, or
No, there's
you
not
just
as
don't
good as
beat
God of War
games?
Ragnarok.
Oh, gotcha.
But I would argue that you put more
here's the
time into
thing.
Elden Ring than Ragnarok.
I would agree.
Yeah, because it's a longer game. It's automatically.
Do you always put 30% of time, or 30% or 30 to 60% of a game's length into how much you actually play it or beat it?
I don't know.
I'm not. Can you reword that question?
I don't know how to reword it, but I agree. I don't speak.
I kind of understand. I kind of understand what you're getting at, but I have
Like
no idea.
each game that you end up liking,
I'm
you play up to 60% of it, unless you beat it. Because my boss is like this.
Wait, no, I did. I think I did beat Miles Morales this year. I think I played Miles Morales. That's a short game.
There you
though.
go. My boss will
Yeah.
play 90% of a game and then never finish the last 10%.
See, for me, well,
The majority of the games he's
for
played
me,
are that way
okay,
for
so
him.
for me that's Horizon, but Elden Ring came out, and I'm thinking, you know what? I might as well just go complete those few missions in Horizon. I heard the sequel's much better, but I haven't booted it up yet. So,
Well, hey, you can get a PlayStation 5 at Walmart now, so.
well, I've had a PlayStation 5 for a year now.
Suck it.
Suck it, poor people.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
But I do kind of want to
beat.
I do want to beat more games. I want to keep track of the games and come back in the year and we'll see. We'll see the trophies on our walls.
Is this top 3 games that came out this year? Or top 3 games I played this year?
Yeah, just your 3 favorite games you played.
3 favorite games I played this year. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Is that your number 1?
That's my number 1. Yikes! And then it gets dicey in my brain because it's like, how do I rank Legends Arceus?
Did you truly enjoy? Do you still enjoy Pokemon?
Yeah, I played almost every day still.
Yeah.
Do I not?
He does. I know. I hang out with him every day. It's like we live together.
Yeah, he still enjoys
and
Pokemon.
I actively am involved with.
He hasn't let go of that
to
part
do.
of his childhood yet, and when he does, he'll die inside.
I'm not gonna let it go. It's not my childhood. If anything, it was more my adulthood than it's been my. I played
True.
Pokemon more in my adulthood than I played as a child.
It's true.
Same.
He really got
Really
into
same.
it. He really got into it
F
after.
you
Haha.
and your dog.
Maybe it's a part.
Not
Wow.
this one. This is mine.
Whoa. Is that why she's been walking funny? Is that why she's been walking funny? Huh?
He got you.
Yeah, I don't know which order I put it in. I'd probably put Legend Arceus for number 2, and then right now Scarlet number 3. That's literally just because I've had more time with Arceus, and I really liked some of the things in it. Granted, Arceus doesn't have as long as like a play. Like there's less to do. It's weird. There's less to do in Arceus than there is to do in Scarlet, but I really like the features that Arceus had over Scarlet, like the side quests, for example. But there's no online multiplayer in Arceus, so that's why where Scarlet would beat it. Cause like battling and competitive and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're not talking Pokemon, like just say we just get rid of Pokemon entirely in Xenoblade 3, then Xenoblade 2, and then I don't know, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow. Okay.
Or Wind Waker.
Wow.
Those are my games.
Man, there's so many games I want to play. Yeah, I do want to try to play more games. There's so many I've looked at and I want to play more. But anyways, let's get on to Sky.
So I think my favorite game of the year was Elden Ring, and it's definitely the one I put the most hours into because I have over 100 hours in it. Then my next one is Xenoblade Chronicles 1, the definitive edition. My goodness, that game bops. It is amazing. It was so much fun. Cole, thank you for finally getting me to play it.
I played on the Wii back in the day.
I did too.
Cole had me in a full
For 3
Nelson.
hours.
While Thayne was
played it
punching
for,
my
like-
nuts to get
I
me to
played
play
for, like,
Xenoblade,
20.
and I finally did.
I don't remember.
I can't have kids anymore, though.
Cole,
Shush.
how far? Sorry.
Shutty.
How far would you say? It was just before I was about to go to Prison Island. How far did you say that would be?
That's like 20 hours.
Yeah.
That's right up near the halfway point.
I
of the game.
put a decent amount into it. Not nearly as much to beat it, but
Yeah,
You're
don't
about a third, I would say.
yeah.
unless you're really into the art style for the Wii version. I highly recommend don't bother with that one.
Yeah, get the
because
definitive.
Melia is not very cute.
It looks gross. I
They,
watched
they all
a lot
have
of
like
comparison
painted
videos.
on face. They look
it's
like they're
just
all painted
Melia.
on.
I don't care about anybody else.
Should she get this? Should she get a spin-off game?
She did get a spin-off game.
Oh yeah. All right.
Is it bad?
Literally, she did.
Is
It was
bad?
the-
Future Connected.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's more like a DLC.
More Xenoblade.
More Xenoblade.
It's more like an add-on to the.
What do you
definitive.
call Torn of the Golden Country?
It's an add-on.
But that was a separate cartridge for you.
It's true. It's a standalone expansion, I guess.
There you go. That's the right proper words, actually.
Yeah.
So what else did you have, Sky?
So, yeah. Elden Ring number 1, Xenoblade number 2. And this was a toss-up between 3 games. And I just went with the one that I put the most hours into. Well, that's not
Project Zombie.
true. That's not true. I think I'm going to have to go
Project
with...
Zomboid?
Actually, yeah, the one I put the most hours into. I'm going to have to go with Pokemon because playing that alongside you guys was so much fun. And this has been like my first Pokemon day one buy that I've played.
I didn't play it. You mean just Cole and
Well,
some
Cole,
other dudes.
Sayman, Thick bought it and played with us. Jake was playing with us. David eventually bought it, but he kind of missed the train of us playing it.
Whoops. And I also am missing the train of Skyrim because you guys are kind of...
But the
Yeah.
game didn't come out.
It's a bad game. You don't have to play it.
No, that's not true. Don't listen to
I
it.
like that
Don't
game.
listen to it.
I played it.
It's just
like
if it had a J in front, he'd like it. I promise.
Did you beat that game?
No.
Cool. That's just his kryptonite.
I'm not good either.
No,
I don't beat games either.
No, I'm just saying that's his kryptonite. That's just what you can go
You
to.
making me feel sad, Cole.
I'm sorry. I think it's just like I feel like it's a psychological thing, so I make myself feel better about myself because I know I don't beat a lot of games.
So you're one and the
And
same.
so
You guys are like
knowing-
high-fiving.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking because you left on a really good note right there, Sky, and I about put it bad.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
No.
Yeah, finish. You got to finish.
I was gonna say, I think Thayne's played and not beaten more games than I have played and not beaten, and so it makes me feel better.
Saying I'm wasting my money.
I didn't make that assumption.
You
or say
You could
anything,
eventually go back
accusation.
and play him, Thayne.
Yeah, I never accused you of wasting money. You're the
Are
one
you-
who put words into my mouth.
Are you accusing me of spending $1,000 on the Steam sale last year?
You didn't.
I did.
Oh my God! What? $1,000?
I did.
Thayne, we gotta listen. We have to do a podcast. We have to do a
But here's
podcast.
the thing.
No,
Here's
listen.
the thing.
Was it all in one purchase? Like one, like you have
No,
to
it
receive
was
for
like I think it
1,000?
was like $500 one at the beginning, and then like $500 towards the end.
Holy crap.
Oh my God! Wait, so hold on, Thayne. We need to do a podcast.
A whole podcast.
A whole podcast
just about
your Steam library. Just about
I
your
know
Steam
there's
library.
so many games that have gone unplayed.
So hold on. I think we should do the thing that Cole and I were doing, where we logged into each other's thing so that we can play each other's games.
Yeah. I want
wanna
your
do that with
$1,000
yours.
worth of games. I want yours too.
you can look through it. You can totally look
Let's
through it.
just do the
and see what you
login.
want.
Let's do the login thing. I still
Yeah.
need to do yours too.
I want your games
I'll
too.
see what you guys got. I don't think it's as big as mine. Like,
Bro, that confession on the podcast.
but when
that
I-
is gonna be the title of this.
But when I
Thayne spent
bought-
how much money on Steam?
but
And then Thayne, you gotta be like, oh wait, no,
but
me and
this
Cole gotta
happened
be like
last
that.
year. So when it was this year's summer sale, it's like I can't spend that much. I cannot go this hard.
Thayne, you should go like
And
this.
also the reason why I spent
do this.
the reason why I spent $1,000 was it's kind of a dark reason, but my grandma died and left inheritance money.
Oh.
So it's like, might as well blow some of this.
So it's
okay. She was
Thayne.
she
Just
was
go
o-
at it this
she
way.
was
Hold on,
over
Thayne, Thayne,
102
Thayne,
years
Thayne,
old, so
Thayne,
she
Thayne,
Holy
Thayne,
cow.
Thayne,
yeah.
Thayne, it was. You just go at it this way. My grandma died, and she left me some money, and I felt really sad, so I bought a bunch of games.
She left me $1,000 Steam gift card. Say that.
That's even better.
Wait, Thayne. Do you have the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky one?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
And I have 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Thayne, do you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
No, I don't have any Call of Duties. Guess another one.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
No.
I just asked you because I really want to play that
Okay,
game,
yeah.
and now I don't have to buy it. It's great.
Plus, you didn't get a Steam Deck, so
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't.
That you just
I have several Falcom RPGs.
Yeah, I shot myself.
okay. That was a great time right there.
So
I don't have any of the Cold
The last
Steel
thing I
games,
want to
though.
finish. The other two games I had a lot of fun with, even though I already ranked my 3, was Vampire Survivors. I played that one like 2 or 3 weeks ago and put like over 30 hours into it. It's
Me
really fun
too,
and very
but
addictive.
Me too, but it's funny when I was like, hey, how many hours did you put in? I just casually popped on my Steam and circled it. It's like, Dad, you put 30 hours and you didn't tell us? It's like, you guys didn't care.
I've never seen you even mention the game.
I saw him play it a couple times.
Yeah.
I
I
was
didn't
just
know
probably
what
dead.
I
then.
saw it and I was like, "What the freak is this game you're playing?" And he
bunch,
said, it, and I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm not gonna remember that."
a bunch of VTubers played it when it was popping off, and now they have DLC for it.
Do they have VTuber DLC?
No, not
They
yet.
should. It sounds like they
Yeah.
sold the game.
They
Wasn't
have
for them,
Bayonetta
then they would've
reference
made
in there, and I
money.
like that.
So the last game that I played this year that I thought was fun, and arguably the best rhythm game I have ever played in my life, was Metal Hellsinger.
I still need to beat the last boss. I just have never beaten the last boss.
It was so much fun. Like that is a very simplistic, fun game. It's Doom, but you're shooting to the
Yeah.
beat, and it's just a
It's
bop of a
rhythmic
time.
Doom.
Yeah, it's killer, and it's like the right length. It's like 6 hours to beat, so it's not like you have to sit down and invest yourself into this. Like is the tutorial and the first couple levels, you get the hang of the game, and then you're like, awesome. Now you got like 3 or 4 hours left to kind of beat it. It's pretty fun.
69 hours if you look at her butt long enough. Oh, wait, you can't because it's first person, so it's not.
She would probably like Krampus. I wonder if they're dating.
Krampus Doug got it done.
Do you see what's under her mask?
Well, everybody, before we go, what was your guys' game of the year? Mine was Elden
Xenoblade
Ring.
Chronicles 3.
God of War.
God of War. There you have it. We all have different palettes, but they were all long RPGs, so.
They're all the best games of the year.
But Elden Ring's a close second, very close. Like, they're almost incestuous with each other. Wait, that's not the right word. Sweet home Alabama.
But that will be our last show for the year. I'm going to be gone, but these guys are also going to go home for Christmas as well. I'll be gone for like a week and a half, so we're going to be putting the podcast on hold until after the year. We're going to take our 2-week break in January, as we have done the last couple years, and we will be back probably at the end of January. But
we'll see the fate of the podcast, because we've been kind of discussing a few things.
I think it's going to go to a bi-weekly show.
Yeah.
Solely because we're just getting really busy. There's a lot of stuff going on this next year for us, and
it's easier just switching between our anime podcast and this one.
Yeah. Plus, the anime podcast is doing well.
Yeah.
And there's like, no offense, we love you, all 10 of you, but there's about 10 of you that watch this. So
there's 10 more of you that watch the anime podcast.
There's probably like 20 more or 30 more.
10 plus 10 plus 10.
I'll spoil the analytics right now. The last episode, just for funsies. Let's just find out. Just see if our claims are relevant,
Accurate.
And you know what? Our camera died, so we should get going soon. Cole's
5 days ago, we had an episode of Chainsaw Man for 10 views. 12 days ago, we had the other Chainsaw Man was 23.
There you have it, folks. There's the numbers. That's the show. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
And as always,
I love you.
Keep it rad.
Ski da.
They ski.
They ski.